hedges for their southern pride. Yeah. Jesse James along for the ride. They ride. They ride. September 7th, they rode into town just to take old dames down. Colt 45 strapped across their hips, yeah. JYG etched in the grip. And I often think about when they rode into my town. Will they try to roll the dice then? Minnesota nights. Minnesota nights. Where white dusters 3 walked in the bank, walked out to open say. Haywood cried, said, "Don't kill me," but that time lock won't open till 3. They ride. They ride. They tried to run, they tried to hide. Those old Yankees let the bullets fly. The town folk stood their ground, yeah. Northfield took the James gang down. And I often think about when they rode into my town. Will they try to roll the dice then? Minnesota nights. I've always felt the sense of pride growing up in this college town. The home of heroes like Joseph Lee, Haywood, Wheeler, and the men in the night. Oh, this little town showdown. I often think about when Jesse rode in my town. Well, they probably rolled the dice then. Minnesota nights. Well, I often think about when Jesse rode in my town. Well, they tried to roll the dice then. Minnesota nights. Minnesota nights. Minnesota nights. Minnesota nights.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final match of the Girls Junior National Championships 18 Division from Columbus, Ohio for your Northern Lights. This is it. And we are getting ready to take on the MVP squad from someplace in Wisconsin. I see that on the back of their jerseys here. We'll try to find out exactly where they're located. But we are thrilled to be here to bring you the final match. We have our sideline reporters, Becky Wellbrock, Karis Spoladoro, and alongside the 31-time All-American Mike Spoladoro, I'm Jim Wellbrock, and we are beyond elated and thrilled to be here to bring you the final match from Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah, Jim, you like to be in a position where you can win your last match, and here we are. This will not be a pushover competition. We've looked at the charts here, and this is a strong club, but we have the talent, the fortitude to get this done.
Yeah, it was so good to see the fight in this team at the end of the third set, facing adversity and being sort of playing from behind the entire time. in that match, but finding a way to win it at the end, that was just an absolute thrill.
The fans returning to their seats. Dave Koenig in his designated seat. And we are the lines judges making their way to the corners. We will see how this goes down. That team, the team we've just dispatched of, hopefully they'll be engaged, doing their duties.
Yeah. It's always a little bit of a
It's hard, right, to
concern when you
make
lose,
the
yeah.
team who just loses. They've just a gut-wrenching match. Now they've got a ref, especially against a team that they just lost to. It just doesn't seem fair.
No, usually they move them around to other courts, but we don't have enough to do that, I think, at this point. Jordan Brownlee here, a left-hander, puts the ball in play. Picked up on the MVP side. And he's swung over.
We're going to start things off.
That's another Stein Varman Alligator ace.
Good start.
Left-hander continues. Rolls it off the tape here. Picked up. Big slide. Wow, they ran that all the way across the court. Impressive
They like
play.
the slide. We like the slide. Sophia Brown working away to the outside and hammering the ball down the line. We might see a bit of a tennis match here, to see whose slide can slide the best.
Yeah, she just went all the way across the court. Impressive play there. And this is Chloe Epker at the line with the serve. Puts it over. Picked up here by Welbrock. Spoladuro. Over to Lexi. Rolls this over. Picked up here by Lewinsky. Punched down into the middle of the court by Brown.
Sophia Brown again. Looks like their early go-to weapon. We'll see how the match progresses. Spoladuro calling signs to her hitters.
Epker continues at the line. Right-hander. Brownlee picks this up. Audrey, quick into Kinsey. Terminates.
Kinsey says, you got a middle, we got a middle too. Hammers the ball through the block. 6-1 seam. And we're knotted at 2 very early in set number 1 of this, as you mentioned, Jim, final match of this tournament.
Anna Pomasenko favors that 116, puts it there again. Libero, big high pass set over here. Push through the block.
We got an offensive net violation. Don't see that often, but we'll take it. I think it was the right call. Double block was there.
Nice start here for your light squad. Anna continues. Again, sends this one into the 1. Slide coming over, poked over here, but Brownlee's there to pick it up. 5-ball over to Lexi. Swung off, trouble into the net.
Nice decision by Lexi to go line there. A big block coming at her from the middle of the court. She just turns and goes right down the line for the kill. Oh, we got a blood issue. Looks like we're going to have a timeout now. So we were just talking about this. I don't know if this counts as a timeout, but blood on the floor, you want to be careful. You want to make sure, health is grade 1. I don't know if this counts as a timeout. I was actually just talking to Coach Marissa between the matches, and I asked her, I said, Coach, in your coaching career, have you ever seen a double timeout? And she said, only during an injury. And so, I don't know the rulings here. I don't know if this counts as a timeout or not timeout or what, but she definitely is getting some treatment. They're nothing serious, but you just don't want blood running around the court.
No, you don't. But I also don't like the interruption here early in the set when we have. It's unfortunate. It's nobody's fault, that's for sure. But it is an unfortunate thing here as play completely comes to a halt. Coach Vogel doing a good job, I think, here of getting our girls, away from that action. Hey, let's get a little huddle together so you aren't just watching what they're doing and losing your focus. I think that's probably a good thing. A little conversation going on here in the huddle.
So girls need to stay on the court. Coaches need to stay off the court. So, so we've got a chance, Jim, to talk about something. It's been a long tournament.
It
We
has
don't
been
have a ton left.
no.
The energy level is low,
Yeah,
but we are.
Well, when you get
Coach, we got Mikey Trias here talking to the camera. Let's see if we can zoom in. She's giving us the report. Blood on the court. She says hi. Brooke says hi. Justine says hi. Sylvia talking to coaching. Yeah. Blood. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. We got. Now we're going to clean up the court here. I think you need to call in for tournament officials.
Biohazard removal team. Coming on the
Jim,
court.
do you have a hazmat suit in that truck of yours?
There might be. I got enough things in there I could wrap myself in plastic of some sort. I think that's probably possible. Yeah, looking around the convention center here, things starting to empty out. Everything to our left. One game only going on over there in those 6 courts. 6. Boy, I can't even count anymore. But things starting to wind down here in Columbus. They've packed up all of the T-shirts. There were
fire sale this morning.
On those this morning, and
Kara picked up a nice shirt this morning.
Yeah.
Fire sale. We say fire sale. I do have to chuckle though. in tournament pricing standards, a fire sale is $20 for a T-shirt.
No doubt. That's definitely leaves a little something still be desired. You'd hope for a $5 shirts, but that's not going to happen.
So we got a yellow card. I assume the yellow card was delay a game, and there's can we get a yellow card over on court 5 for a yellow card?
And we got nobody blocking balls over there. One guy, Anna P. continues here. 4-2 lights picked up. Back set here, and the slide nicely returned there by your light squad. Anna P picks this up again. Audrey pushes this fly ball all the way over. Oh, just long for Lexi.
Boy, I really like that set selection, Jim. With all the chaos, she's off on her back, but sends it all the way across. Lexi sees the cross court, just doesn't quite connect.
Lewinsky at the line for MVP. Laura pops this up. Audrey, the pass set up to there. Wow, that was down.
Yep, that was down. That was actually Anna P with the pass set, Jim. They're moving so quickly.
I can't see what's going on.
Dark ponytails.
Lexi wastes no time here. Puts it over Lewinsky to bring this back up. Punched over here by Brown. Again, over to the 5. Laura's there.
Laura off the deflection. Lots of distraction here as they gave the score to the wrong team. It was almost 4-4 before that point. 6-3 being the correct score. Lexi Petrick being the correct server.
Right-hander puts it over. Picked up by Lewinsky barely. High pass set over to the left side. Brought over. Light sets up here. The slide. Kinsey all the way across court.
Good decision. I thought she was going. She had that wide open there, Jim. Going for that deep corner. Just about a tile outside the mark.
Libero Abby Gardner. Right-hander. Puts it in, not in play.
Thank you, Abby. Kinsey Cronin back to line. Vogel giving instructions. She's going to stay on the right. She just left. Goes further right.
Right-hander puts it over. Good serve. Picked up by Lewinsky. Trouble up at the net there with the overpass.
Oh,
Tribbles
no.
off the top of the tape.
Back row bump kill for motion.
Cross at the line. Good
Tough
serve there.
serve.
Picked up nicely by Lexi. Over to Laura on the left side. Looking to catch that far corner. Unable to do it.
I think she's looking for high hands there too, Jim. Just a bit high.
Cross continues. Brownlee. Quickly to Sylvia. Terminates.
Sylvia, nice set by Audrey there. Gave Sylvia all sorts of options. She chose the one that she saw the most court on. Look at the stack up of substitutions we got going on.
Wow, it's a full switcheroo here, and Brooke Weichbrot, left-hander, heels off the tiled surface, ready to put the ball in play. Looks into the defense of motion. That one comes up short.
And Darnett jumped up, grabbed that ball down. Lights 8-7 early here in the first. Final match of the tournament.
Michaela Eckel puts the ball in play. Wellbrock, run through pass there, back to Laura, sends it over, picked up by the libero. This is Lewinsky high off the block here for motion. Back set, Justine, block sends it back, Lewinsky is there.
Good swing by Justine there. Better block by the motion squad. We're knotted at 8 here, Jim.
Eckel continues. Wellbrock, Brook, the on-two rolls off the tape. Picked up here, punched over by Lewinsky. Sylvia backhands that over. Play continues, Lewinsky, and again another
scramble.
fantastic backhand
Slide.
play there. The slide is here. Brownlee there. Oh, great hustle out of the light squad there to bring that one up.
That was a nice attack there out of the motion squad. That set was wide and fast, and she went out there and got it. Just kind of spun it back over to the middle of the court. And motion grabs the lead here.
Eckel. Lexi into the net there. Tough to play that out. Wouldn't be surprised to see maybe an early timeout here, but not going to get that. Eckel, right-hander. Almost some confusion there, but Light's going to get this one over on the free ball. Libero here gets it, slide again, snuck through like we've seen several times today. Over to Wellbrock here, tries to tool with the tip, unable to do it. Again, looking for a potential timeout, a long run here for Eckel.
Coach Vogel looking for some energy out of his club.
Brook, quick into Sylvia. Gets that one down.
It all starts with the pass there, Jim. That was a nice pass off the serve. Brooks serves it up nicely again to Sylvia with lots of options. She finds that same spot. What that's going to do, Jim, is going to continue to suck that defense up and open up the back of the court for her later in this match.
Wellbrock sends over a corkscrewing serve here, and they scramble, unable to get it back.
Here we go. Whoops, I got a camera off kilter. Sorry about that. Laura looking to knot things up here.
Right-hander sends it over. That one died as it went over the net.
And that's another Stein Varmint Alligator ace.
Brings us to Dave Koenig point. As he looks on here, Laura puts it over. Picked up there by Jager.
Oh dear.
Backhand.
Overpass. I saw contact at the net there, and from our vantage point, it's hard to see where that ball is. If it's not in the plane, that's a roofing violation on our side.
Laura continues as we win the Koenig point. Back set here, nice set there, dropped over by Lauren Sitter.
A slide, a favorite player of theirs. We've seen that quite a bit. We're used to that, so that's good. We can defend it well.
Sitter earns her way to the line, and everybody backs away from that one.
Right down the 5-6 seam, Jim. Very clean. That was right at me.
We should have run out and put the ball back in play.
That would have been probably a poor decision.
Sitter continues, picked up by Lexi here. Over to Justine, cross court, trouble.
Yeah, we see Jim a little bit softness on the double call. Could have been called there. Pixie dust, Becky, pixie dust. And now we're knotted at 13.
Jordan Brownlee. Oh, good serve. A little chaos there on the motion side. Lewinsky tries to punch it over. They reset. Lewinsky again. Brownlee makes a great effort on that one.
I think, Jim, maybe we should ditch the red because the players seem to think we're in play here. Brownlee looking for some support from us on that.
Yeah, definitely. If you didn't have that headset on, you would have been in there. Chloe Epker puts it in. Wellbrock right there to pick it up. The on-two for Brooke gets just over.
Brooke on two. The block. Saw late. Sophia Brown goes up. Unfortunately, the arms aren't closed. And we have the Jim Wellbrock point, 14-14.
Yeah.
with 14 minutes and seconds into the match, into the set.
Pomasenko, right-hander, puts it over. Picked up here on the motion side. Swung over, but Laura's there. High, fall, nice. 5-ball over to Lexi. They get it. A little bit of chaos here. Brown is going to bring this over. Sorry, that was cross. Jordan, the free ball over. They set up on the motion side out of the middle here. Lewinsky sharply.
Yeah, Lewinsky that was an interesting approach there. She kind of came from the outside, looped around, not the traditional middle attack. Nice shot.
Lewinsky.
Net or foot, sorry, I really think she stepped on the line there.
Looks like it. Kinsey, fantastic play there, the slide.
Down the line for the kill. So you start to wonder, the lines judges, right? They just want to go home. Number one objective for them is to check the foot on the serve.
Lexi Petrick just drifts on her a little bit. Looked like such a nice serve, just needed it to fall down a little bit. Gardner, the libero, does not want to waste any time here to get this thing into play for motion. Picked up by Anna P. here, pushed out to the left side. Wellbrock up high off the block. They reset here into the middle. Big swing.
Kinsey there. Doesn't come over the net, but nor does it land on the other side. And motion opens up a 2-point advantage here. Midway through set number one.
Gardner, libero, puts it over, picked up by her counterpart on the other side here. Swung over to Wellbrock, just long.
Good idea. She had the line
and here
lined up.
Timeout called by your light squad.
Take this chance to remind everybody that this production brought to you by Sam McKay in the Easy Reels application. Easy Reels application streams straight to YouTube, has tournament mode, multiplayer functionality, muting it live stream to keep you out of YouTube jail, highlight functionality. Excellent application if you are interested in streaming volleyball, or I've used this for hockey as well. It's a great platform, free for the viewing users.
Gardner continues from the line here. Anna P. picks this up nicely. Kinsey sends this nicely down the right line.
I think there we saw Jim Spoladoro adjusting the call based on the pass. I think it was initially going to be a C. That set pushed Spoladoro outside, so she had to call for a B, and Kinsey adjusted for the kill.
Nicely done. So many things happening so quickly on the court here. This is Cross. A nice swing, but a nice pickup here by the light squad. Laura's going to free ball this over. They'll get set up on the motion side with the slide here. Comes right through for Lauren Sitter.
Yep, they run the crisscross there, brought the middle on the slide, the outside coming in. Nice play run there by motion, grabbing
Arlena
a 3-point lead.
Cross to the line, sends it over. Trouble here for Lights.
Off the deflection, over the scores table, still rolling. There goes Justine Bastier on her horse. Thank you, Justine, for that hustle. And motion wins the race to 20, Jim.
Yeah, we need to get a side out here. Another statement of the obvious, and that'll help.
A side out in any way possible. Brings the ball back to Brooke. I love this. Brooke gets the ball. She'll turn around. She'll give signs to her hitters as she trots back to the line, making sure everyone knows what we want to run. She's focused.
Left-hander swings it over. Picked up here by Gardner. Left. Block is there. Sylvia makes sure it stays on their side. Gardner flips this over on the free ball. Opportunity for Lights here. Laura, left
Good
side.
cut.
Pushed into the middle. Gets through the block, but picked up nicely by Lexi. Laura sends it back over. They set up here on the motion side. Set was a little wide. They have to flip it over. Justine.
Off high hands.
Hey, you shouldn't play that off the tiled surface. They let it go here, and Vogel not happy about that. Sylvia play continues. Nice recovery by Lights.
Oh, it's in. It's in. It's in.
Nicely done. Pushed over. Play
Oh,
continues.
my gosh. And then he didn't call the pancake.
Oh. What an exchange there.
She did not have a foot on the tile.
Okay, Laura is going to go over and complain about that. He's got an explanation. I'm curious
it's an
as to what it would
explanation.
be.
It's strongly worded.
Yeah, it is. There's no. Boy,
She was absolutely not on the court.
I wish we could get a redo here. I don't think we're going to see it.
Yeah, and I think this R2 came over and said the ball got her hand underneath it, and he overruled that as well. So he had a pretty strong opinion about what happened there.
No doubt. Wellbrock going to pick this up here. Justine off high hands.
I just don't understand how you miss that. You need to have contact with the tile. You can be off the tile, but you have to be contact with the tile.
Otherwise,
If that made any sense.
We're going to have people running way out into the open space to the right here. This court not constrained by another. We'd have some ridiculous plays if that's allowed to happen. Picked up here on the motion side. They're going to go left side. The timing off on that one. They have to flip it over. Opportunity for Lights here. Justine comes in. Picked up by the libero Gardner. Into the middle. Swatted over. Point. MVP.
Strong middle play out of MVP.
Lauren Sitter here for the serve. The motion side. Picked up by Lexi. Not able to get to that one is Brooke.
Not quite picked up.
I think another timeout is in order.
And there it is. As I was talking to Marissa between matches, she did exclaim, "Oh, this team!" And I think they seem to, this tournament have been, other than the very first match of the first day, they've been slow in the first set.
Very much so. And I think that's a pattern we've seen all year.
Yeah.
In most cases, we've been able to play out of it. Even if that meant a first set loss, you don't ever want to see that, but we've typically picked up our pace and accuracy of play later in the match. But, we're down here to the end of the show, and you're going to be facing some stiff competition, and there's no room for that sort of thing. So hopefully we can pick things up here. Sitter from the line. Brownlee. Back set over to Justine on the right pin. Tight in there. Gets a nice swing over, and they're going to go back to Lewinsky here on the left side. Two big swings for Lewinsky, the second one scoring. Sussex, Wisconsin. Have no idea where that is, but we will find out for you here as we are
northwest of Milwaukee.
Milwaukee team. All right, we'll go with that. Punched over by Lexi here. Again, motion sets up. Some chaos on the court. Lewinsky wide.
Wide, long, no touch. Backs against the wall here. I seem to remember, Jim, a time in Denver with our backs against the wall, number 3 at the line, that it worked out pretty well.
Somewhere in Colorado. Lewinsky picks this one up. It goes back to her here. Laura gets that one. Brooke, bump set over to Lexi. Swung over, picked up by Gardner here. Into the middle.
Not this time.
Sophia Brown. And that means set 1 goes to the club from Milwaukee. Well, Mike, what do we have to do different in set 2?
Well, they definitely key off their middles. Their middle attack is very strong. Their block is strong. But I think, shoring up the middle for us, we've got a strong front row as well. I don't feel, Jim, that we're overmatched here. I think we are absolutely in this game. And, clean some things up. I don't feel like our service errors, we didn't have a ton of service errors. But I think, again, we're not seeing the crispness out of our offensive game that we've seen earlier in the tournament. That'll need to improve. But I feel like we're there. We just need a little more intensity, a little more energy. And I think we'll be fine here. You never like to start in a 1-set deficit. But I feel like we are in this match. We are not outmatched. And I look for a strong showing here in set number 2.
Yeah, I think you're right. You know, the deficit never more than a couple of points here. So I think, again, if we can just get off to a nice fast start. That set was a better start. We had the lead up into midway through the set, and then Motion able to get a slight lead on in their advantage and kind of expand that at the end. So
Motion out there ready to go. R2 checking the rotation.
I think we have some former gymnasts on the team there doing cartwheels in the back line.
We saw some of that earlier.
Yeah, we did.
With warm-ups.
It's a border battle, folks.
It is a border battle.
Badgers, Gophers, Vikings, Packers. How do you want to look at it?
Bucks, Timberwolves.
There we go.
I mean, Brewers, Twins.
It's all over. But what we need is to win as Mikey Trias brings something off the court there. Boy,
looks like lots of dirt.
I think I've never seen anyone cleaning courts here with maybe they do it at night, but sometimes you'll see the mops going back and forth. And if we've been playing for 3 days straight here, and these courts have all seen many, many, many matches. Oh, that is, boy, you're going to want to wash your hands after that. Hopefully there's hand sanitizer.
Or go give your teammate a high five.
Well, one of the two. All right. Epker at the line here for Motion. Sends it over. Wellbrook picks this up. Kinsey, the pass, is going to set this up for Lexi, and a nice attack there is picked up by Gardner into the middle. And that is Sophia Brown. A couple of really nice swings for her from that middle spot.
Yeah, Brown has been tough on us this match.
Epker continues. Wellbrook. Audrey takes this one. Lexi sends that just a little bit
Airborne.
long. Epker to Petrick. Kinsey, nice swing there, but picked up by the Motion squad. Left swing from the right side. Block sends it back. Picked up, though, out of the back row here for Motion. Lexi, back set. Mikey looking to get through that block, and she does.
Well done there by Kinsey Cronin out of the middle, Jim. Adjusting her block to get touches. There's some...
Boom. And some good luck here for...
Notice a bit of a lineup change here. We've got Anna P. with the libero. Jordan in red.
Brownlee sends this over. Epker into Lewinsky. Brownlee chases it down here. Anna P. free balls this back over. Picked up on the Motion side. They go left side here. Lefty tips it over. Pushed all the way out to the left pin there. Block is there. Play continues. The on-2 for Audrey. Nice spot there.
On to 2-2. Set 2. Ball heading over to court 2, being retrieved.
It's a lot of twos, Mike.
A lot of twos. 2 minutes, 12 seconds into the second set.
Brownlee, left-hander, continues off the top of the tape. Creates some trouble over on the Motion side, but they recover. Block sends it over and just wide.
Cronin is there. Just a tile outside the line.
Lewinsky at the line. Right-hander slowly trots up, sends it long.
You want some pixie dust? Here, give it a little touch, just a little touch. 3-3 early in the second. Lights needing this set to play on.
Lexi sends it over, picked up on the Motion side. They're going to go out of the back row here. Lefty swings it over. That's Riley Gregg.
Clean attack. Clean to the floor. They run a lot of different formations over there.
Yeah, there's a lot of different weapons on that side. Libero Gardner here puts the ball in play. Right-hander sends it over. It's a good serve. The overpass sets up Motion. Tip through the block there.
Spoladoro and Cronin go up and give high fives. Unfortunately, the ball tipped over the top of their block. Motion opening up a 2-point advantage here early in the second.
Gardner hurriedly to the line. Right-hander sends it over. Brownlee's there. Audrey Over to Laura, swings it back, picked up on the motion side. They go back, right side here. Swung over by Greg. Laura rolls over there, hopefully she's okay. Oh, Gardner does not want to waste time on the serve. Immediately has the ball back over Brownlee. Laura free balling this over. Oh, collision there almost on the motion side. Run a modified slide of some sort.
Got a double contact there. Interesting call.
We'll take that. I didn't see it.
Didn't see it either, but I thought maybe I saw a lift. She kind of came in with her palm extended.
It was a disjointed play. Kinsey Cronin here, right-hander puts it over, picked up by Gardner into the middle again. They like that attack, and that is Sitter.
Motion maintaining the 3-point advantage. Bill Cronin taking a little bit of a walk. High stress here on court number 3.
Left-hander Greg puts the serve over here. Wellbrock
Net
with
violation.
The attack.
We'll take that one. Nice attack regardless by Laura Wellbrock. Through the block.
Little pixie dust from Coach Vogel there, the left foot.
Rolling onto the dusty, dirty court.
Yeah. Well, you're going to want a thorough cleaning after this is over, that's for sure. Left-hander Brooke Weichbrot, Concordia Academy product, puts the ball in play, the little hop. It's got some overspin on it. Motion sets up that big, long, wide slide again. Block sends this back. Left here. Catches the... Now it's a touch, and it was on the line.
Motion doing a very good job, Jim, of running an up-tempo, fast offense. We saw the quick slide all the way out to the pin, the A or go all the way out to the other pin.
Mikey here. Block is there. And I would not be surprised but to see a timeout here from Vogel. No, he's going to
says no.
Play on.
Come on, girls.
This has been our MO all tournament here. We dig a little bit of a hole and we have to work our way out of it. Laura able to stay on the tiled surface here. Flipped over by Sylvia. Back over to the left side here. Spun over by Lewinsky. Pushed out, left pin. Laura, big swing, but picked up there by Lewinsky. Back over. Mikey tips up over the block. Libero Gardner is there. Lewinsky again punches this over. Lexi is there. Long rally here. The on 2. Brought back up. Scrappy squad here. And, we're getting...
Oh, my goodness. Really? Holy Hannah. He is calling Brooke for being above the net. Wow. That's a tough call. The R2 kind of chuckles. I don't know that he agreed with that call either.
Yeah, he is chuckling. Back set here. Sylvia. All he can
Sylvia
do is play
off the
on.
block.
Tools the block.
You know, it's one thing you talk about, whether it be officials, judges, whatever. Don't be a part of the show. I think that call was...
I think we're seeing a little bit of that here, wanting to control the match. And yeah, like you say, don't be a part of the show. Back set here. Block sends it back. Ball twirling on top of the net cord.
Net violation.
Good eye there by the R2.
R2, interesting. He's on the nets. He doesn't move back and forth like you generally see, but he is definitely paying attention.
Picked up here by Gardner. Is the serve from Laura. Play continues on here. Scrambling.
Oh boy.
Brooke gets that over.
Oh, we call that a backwards running bump kill on the tape. Wow. Nice spot, Brooke. I'm sure that was intentional, Jim.
I believe that it was, and we have a nice little run here going. Wellbrock continues. Picked up here, going to go back to that middle. Sharp attack from Sitter.
Very talented middle attacking squad here for Motion. All along that front row, they've got dynamic shot makers. Tough to defend.
And pretty efficient offense for the squad from Milwaukee. Picked up here, Anna Pomasenko. Sylvia pushes it down the line, but it's covered. Back over to Lewinsky.
Boy, that's a nice shot by Lewinsky, Jim. The block is screaming to get over the line, take that momentum and just go right behind him, cutting it. This one's coming to the deep one, I think, Jim.
Sitter.
There it is.
Wellbrock. Brook runs through on this. Laura out of the back row. Picked up on the motion side. Swatted over.
Block a little bit late and a little bit off the net. And Vogel is taking a walk behind the bench.
Still expecting to see a timeout here, but this motion squad doesn't even give you time to think about it. Picked up by Anna P. here. Pushed all the way over to the left pin. Lexi, nice swing, but picked up there by Lewinsky. Popped up. Joust almost.
Good job by Lexi Petrick elevating up. Taking a two-hand tip. Just over the net.
Anna Pomasenko, right-hander. See if she can hit that 1-6 seam here.
Ooh, she hit it, but she hit it long.
Ugh. Gotta cut this deficit here. Epker to the service line. Right-hander stares the ball down, wills it over. Wellbrock, bump set here. Lexi, long. Gotta see a timeout here.
Vogel's taking notes, not calling a timeout.
Looking at the score, looking again. Epker.
Coach Ray shouting encouragement, hit the ball down, hit the ball down. Service error. It's 5-point cushion, Jim. We've got to make a move with Ms. Brownlee.
Ditches a mask here.
We've seen that as of late.
Left-hander puts it over, picked up by Gardner. Oh, strong attack from Lewinsky.
Boy, that one's going all the way, Jim, to court number 12. Mikey Trios giving chase. She's still going. She's now in the picture with the trophy, retrieving the ball.
Wow.
And here comes the ball.
That was quite a throw, too.
Little photobomb, we call that, Jim.
Yeah.
All right.
Lewinsky. Right-hander puts it over. Brownlee picks this one up. Audrey calls for it. Lexi rolls it over from low. Into the middle again. The block right there to seal that one up. Send it back. Trying again here from MVP Michaela Eckel.
Right in the campfire. Touchdown advantage. Vogel wants timeout.
Oh.
Well, Jim, we're going to maybe we'll rest up a little bit. And I'm really struggling with the camera here. And let folks listen to a little music from our musical sponsor, Chad Johnson. This is called Southbound Train.
Lewinsky chomping at the bit for the serve here. Out to Lexi. Block gets a touch on that, but pushed back down on the over. Nice point out of the timeout there.
Another joust winner from Petrick. Earns her way back to the line, Jim.
Right-hander sends it over, causes some trouble for the defender there. Block, point lights, 4 contacts. I guess that one did not get over.
Block was there.
Boy, we got
Not needed.
Nice run starting here. We got to keep this going. Swung over nicely there. Retrieved by your light squad. Play continues left pin here. Swung over, block gets a piece of it.
Audrey down off the stand. Hopefully she's
what
okay.
A play there.
After that block, she rolled her ankle a bit on the reffing stand. Thank you to Kinsey Cronin for covering. Looks like she's okay.
Petrick continues. puts it over. Gardner lets it go.
And it's long. Okay. Important to get the ball back right here. Jim trailing 5.
Gardner to her counterpart. Audrey over to Laura. Roll shot over, picked up by Gardner here. Into the middle, and that attack has been hurting us all day.
It sure has, Jim. It sure has. They run it so quick. They run it from different angles. It's been very effective. I don't think I'd stop running it.
Gardner quickly. Almost trouble here on the light side. Kinsey says, I want the ball. Gets it. Sharp attack into the antenna for motion.
Block antenna. That ball sends back. Kinsey Cronin off the nice attack here is going to serve. Trailing 5 late in the second.
Right-hander sends it over, picked up. Big swing there from the left side, unable to bring that one back.
Somehow that shot squeezes through the block, Jim. Spoladoro and Koenig there. Wow, fastball from Coach. Arms up in disgust that this player didn't catch the ball. Having fun over there. Easy to have fun when you're up 1 set, leading 20-14 in the second. Ooh, no.
Haven't seen that yet. Serve low enough.
Coach sends it over our way with less pace, but to an open wing.
Wow, I think they're laughing about that too, but yeah, she's grimacing a little bit. Is sitter not fun to get hit in the head?
What is it like to get hit in the head with a ball?
Oh, it's I wish I could tell you, but I can't remember right now. Left-hander puts this over here. Does Brooke?
Get there.
Tough. Lexi keeping 1 foot on the tiled surface as the
I don't know that matters here, Jim.
I don't know. Well, we got room to run over there too, and seems like it doesn't matter.
All right.
Oof.
It's 21's been our number this tournament, Jim. Let's stick them on 21. See if we can get a little bit of a run.
And
there we go.
We'll take the service error.
Who is going to go on a run? No one better than number 40.
Laura Wellbrock, right-hander, Northfield product. Surveys the court and puts the ball in play. Picked up there by Gardner. Back set, swung over by Eckel, pushed back over. Motion resets. Eckel tries it again. Over the left side here for Lewinsky.
Boy, lots of jostling at the net there, Jim. I'm not convinced we got a hand on that other one, but R1 saw it. Good strong net play out of both of these teams, Jim. Motion just getting the upper hand.
Agreed. Sitter.
Look out. Ooh. Right over. Right over the camera. Thankfully over and not into.
Anna Pomasenko eyeing up that 6th spot. Bump pass over to Lewinsky. It's devastating from that left side.
Diving attempt by Laura Wellbrock. Getting a hand on it, but sending it into Caro Spoladoro in the stands. Things are looking a bit more dire here, Jim.
Yes, they are. Epker at the line. Stares the ball down, sends over a knuckleball. Wellbrock picks this up. Kinsey sent over, but Gardner there to get it. Back to Lewinsky.
Wellbrock's there.
Tough swing. Brings us to match point.
Match point. Well, Jim, we've seen in Denver this team come from 24-14 down to win. Can they pull off a miracle again?
Epker. Picked up by Lexi here. Back set. Mikey swings it off the block. Scrambling. Gardner. Lewinsky into the net.
There's step 1. And look who's coming to the line, Jim. The same number 3 that brought us back from 24-14 behind in Denver at the line, trailing. Boy, maybe they've watched film, Jim, and the motion coaching staff realizes that this is the server that can go on a run.
That could be if they've done their scouting and watched our past tournaments. It's possible that they would know that.
Not probable.
Not probable. In fact, I would call it remote, but you never know what goes on. Some clubs may be working harder than others and doing those kind of things. So I'm looking for anybody else to join the broadcast here. We're not getting any takers. Oh, we get a shake of the head from Jimmy Brownlee. He's not interested in joining us here. Wants to watch the service run that we hope can happen here. Left-hander Jordan puts it over. Nice serve there in a tough spot, scrambling over on the motion side, but they get a good swing at it. Picked up nicely by Wellbrock there. Over to Lexi. That one doesn't get over, and folks, unfortunately, that's
a tournament wrap.
The end of the show.
Well, Jim, not the result you want to finish, but you know what? Let's talk about this a little bit. Come into the tournament seeded 38-3-8, and you end up 10th place, top 10 finish in a national tournament. I think the girls got a lot to be proud of for their showing this tournament.
I think it's a great weekend overall, and yeah, certainly you're hoping for another result, but you know, the competition level here, as we've mentioned the entire time, very high, and I think Coach Vogel going over there right now with the team, hey, let's not hang our heads here. We've had a great time. See nodding of heads in agreement with, hey, let's be happy for how well we've done. Played well together as a team. Faced some tough competition. And, yeah, just really glad to have had success where you did. And as you mentioned, outplayed our seed by a great margin. And I think kind of going around here, maybe I've seen our football team in Northfield do this, whether it's a win or a loss. Coach gets the team together in a circle. Hey, let's go over the positives. Everybody throw something out. Hey, we had great defensive play in these situations. We were able to battle back in some other situations. So, yeah, we're going to see maybe we grab a photo op here. It'll be a cell phone opportunity here if we get one.
Try to get some a couple interviews too. And just a reminder, if you're watching at home and you're interested at all in talking to your daughter, I'll give you the phone number that you can call. We'll get you live on the air, and we'll see if we can't line up some conversations. Get that phone number to you. It is 651-340-6178. Again, 651-340-6178. Working on getting that set up here so that you can call in. Hotspot. Need some help here getting the iPad connected. Once that's up and running, we will be good to go here in just a matter of seconds. Mr. Wellbrock helping me out. I echo the sentiment, Jim, of a good tournament, something to be proud of. Girls worked hard, played hard, and they should be proud. So looks like we're connected here. So again, that phone number 651-340-6178. If you are interested in joining the program, potentially talking to your daughter, we will do our best to get kids on the mic here. You can see they are milling around, dropping their sweaty shoes. I think there's pleas for pictures, but does not look like the girls are overly interested in a photography moment at this juncture. Maybe we could get a word from the coaches. I don't know. Stick with us here. And again, if you'd like to call, 651-340-6178. Jim, what's happening over there?
Well, I don't know. I think you have a team that's, you know, overall these things will settle in later, that we had a great tournament, but right at the moment it's some disappointment, I think, and maybe some relief that the day is over. I think there's a lot of tired girls over there, overall probably nicked up with some minor injuries and strains and scrapes and all of those things, and I think you kind of see that, a little bit down faces over here. The idea that we overall did well is just something that has to settle in later. You just
I think we saw Mikey Trias beelining it for the ice line.
She was heading over there, and I can't blame him. You know how that feels, and sometimes not easy to stand around and talk about it when you didn't get the result you wanted on the day. And again, we just need time for the long-term goals to say, hey, we did pretty good in a tough field here in Columbus.
Yeah, I would agree. Tough field here in Columbus. I see this is an interesting discussion here. Jim, I don't know what's going on, but the R1 talking to Audrey Spoladoro, I don't know if they battled a little bit and had words during the match or what the situation is. Hopefully it's a positive one, but
yeah,
I will certainly try to get the inside scoop there. I don't know. I watched the R2. This is the head coach from the match we won here prior to this. And I watched the coach walk over with Vogel discussing as well. So I don't know what's happening. We're going to not worry about that. We'll find out soon enough. We are away from the team here. We are not getting any looks.
I don't think we're going to.
I don't know. I really like the coaches to come over. I'd like something. We're going to lose viewership, Jim, if we fall down on our ability to get high-powered interviews.
I am interested in this discussion that's going on over here, and the coach that we're talking about here that was pretty animated during the match that we played them against, but who knows? He has calmed down from some of that. Might just have some nice words to say here about Audrey's play. Might have noticed some things, and it's hard to say what that conversation is.
Let's hope.
It looks pretty positive to me. It looks like a interesting back and forth discussion. It doesn't look like a lecture or anything like that. So.
What do we got here, Jim? A little controversy. Coach Vogel pouring something into something else, Jim. That looks like a little mixology.
Boy, I don't know.
Controversy.
What's going on over there?
Yeah, well, we might have to get Coach Vogel on the mic. There's big hugs from the Cronin family for Kinsey. One thing's consistent, Jim, about the reaction to the end of this tournament is 0 players within 20 feet of our setup.
No, I don't think anybody wants to come over here and say too much. You see the different family groups staying off by themselves. Maybe we're going to get Sylvia. No, she's coming over to her dad. All right, I don't know.
We should give a big shout out to Miss Trias for chaperoning the girls this weekend. It's not an easy task. You're traveling with the girls. You're making sure the food is all arranged. You've got snacks figured out. So
lots of busyness there.
Here we got a brave soul. One anyway.
All right, joined by Laura Welbrock here now on the program. Well, maybe not the result you were looking for today, but tell us a little bit overall. This great finish in this tournament, tied for 10th out of 64 teams. You got to be pretty happy with that result, even if it's hard to think about that now.
Yeah, it is hard. But top 10 in our nation, in our division, is really something to be proud of. And every team we played here has been one of those teams that has won that tournament or gotten 3rd or 2nd. So any win against any of these teams is very, very good.
Yeah, we've talked about that. There's no cupcakes in any of this here. And I know it's hard to see that now, but I think that long-term view of how well you did on the weekend and the overall picture is going to be really good. Just hard to see that in the immediacy of the moment here. So.
Yeah, and I think over there, the team that we lost our crossover match or challenge match to is in the championship.
Okay,
playing for the title.
This is
one of the Florida State middle right there on the championship court.
Yeah. So this is one of these things that just comes down to a few points, one way and another, separating the teams that are at the top there from everybody else. So great weekend.
Looks like we got a photo op coming here. We're going to lose Laura. Thank you, Laura, for joining us for that brief moment. Smile pretty for the camera. We'll stick with you here. You know, I think a little bit. Oh, we're going to be photobombing, Jim.
Yeah,
I don't.
that's all right. We can be.
Take a knee.
You're going to take a knee. I think we should stand tall. And
stand tall and proud.
We've had a great weekend here too. Able to
I wonder with the coaching staff not in the picture, maybe we should drag them over here. If I had something to throw, I would try to get the attention. Again, if you're joining us and you'd like to dial into the program, 651-340-6178. That's the number. And tough match to end here, but super happy and excited. The girls, I think they performed, Jim. I really do.
It was a great overall effort, and I think especially the early days there, really coming out and taking control of that first day, and then putting yourself in a good position.
Yeah.
I think that's a lot of it. It's easy to come here. Everybody kind of knows what the reputation of the Nationals is. It's tough. We're going to get blasted, and all this kind of talk is just around all over. And hey, to come out and go 3-0 on that first day and really put a stake in the ground that we're going to be one of the teams in the upper half of this thing, I think that was a great statement for this team.
Yeah, I agree. And as Laura pointed out, the team that we lost our crossover match to now engaged. Looks like Mad Frog Black and Siesta. So it looks like the girls are excited to go somewhere, probably over to watch a championship match.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be right to do bonus coverage, but Laura's not coming to get him a headset. Audrey looks like she is. Laura looks like she's out. Oh, Laura's going to come in.
Laura's bailing on me.
Laura's not bailing. Here she is. Ladies,
straight up.
Had a little.
Gotta go.
Oh, Laura's out.
I think Audrey's out too. Audrey was having a conversation with someone.
Okay, well, it looks like the parade has happened, and thank you, Audrey.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Thanks for playing, Audrey.
Yeah, bye.
Appreciate it. Bye.
Thanks. All right.
Well, Jim, just like that, we are done. I see Coach Lynette. No, she wants to get the girls out of here. We are probably a pain at this point. Jim, maybe we'll spin around this way. We can do our close. Can you back up? Maybe I can zoom in a little bit. You see the USA Volleyball logo. There's a match happening right in front. The near team in orange is who we finished our crossover match against yesterday, knocking us out of the gold bracket. They were a strong club, obviously, and are now playing for the championship of 18 American. I'm going to try to stand over this way. Hopefully you can see the match happening behind us in front of the big USA Volleyball logo. Jim, mixed emotions right now.
Yeah, I think so. It's one of these things where you come in, of course, every team wants to come in with the idea that, hey, we're going to win this thing. And yet they know in the back of their mind only one team can come out on top. And you have to kind of, again, I think, take the time to reflect on what was accomplished here. And I think the mixed emotions part always comes back to this countdown on 18s of how much time we have left. And, of course, that's the thing I think, especially for the parents. Sometimes I think the kids are a little bit more, and we heard this from Brooke, hey, we've loved this. We're going to stay in contact, but we're ready to go out and do other things too.
Yeah.
And I think, as a young person, you're always looking forward to what am I going to do next? And I've been having fun, but I'm excited about my college. I'm excited to move on from high school and move on from club and do other things. And as parents, we're a little bit the other way. Hey, slow this thing down a little bit. We want another weekend.
Yeah.
This has just been so much fun, and it's so good. And as you see the end coming, it's a little tougher on the adults, I think, to see.
I think it is a little tougher, and I think we have a little bit better perspective on things coming to closure and ending, and the kids you're always looking forward to your life, and it's important that we impress upon the kids to enjoy every moment, because you can't take this for granted, right? You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow.
No.
And so live every day and love every day.
Yeah. Live in the moment. Enjoy where you're at. We are here in Columbus. It was a great time. we look forward to the next things like the kids do. We're excited about the next tournaments that are coming and things too, but we're going to appreciate what was accomplished here and enjoy the journey that we're on here. Really, really.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, a solid performance out of 18 Black, finishing top 10 after coming in seeded 38. Nothing but good things coming out of this tournament.
No, it's a good overall result for your team. We appreciate all the viewers joining us here. We're going to sign off, I think, from the Greater Columbus Convention Center. This has been the 18s division of USA Volleyball's Girls Junior National Championship coverage of Northern Lights 18 Black. Everybody have a good rest of your weekend, and we will see you soon.
As we are wont to do, we will send you off with some Chad Johnson as we begin to tear down our setup here. Minnesota Nice.
County 1876. Grayback rebels trying to run the race, seeking vengeance for their southern pride. Yeah. Jesse James along for the ride. They ride. They ride. September 7th, they rode into town just to take old dames down. Colt 45 strapped across their hips, yeah. JYG etched in the grip, and I often think about when they rode into my town. Will they try to roll the dice? Thinking Minnesota Nice. Minnesota Nice. Where white dusters 3 walked in the bank, walked out to open safe. Haywood cried, said, "Don't kill me," but that time lock won't open till 3. They ride. They ride. They tried to run, they tried to hide. Those old Yankees let the bullets fly. The town folk stood their ground, yeah. Northfield took the James game.